commuting from Hicks Tango 67 down to Sugar Land Airport. And we're cruising at 11,500. And just watching my temps. I was a little hot a minute ago as I was messing with the GoPro. So I need to make sure I watch the JPI EDM. Running Richa Peak today because it's a short flight. If I was going longer cross country, I might do Lena Peak. But we're running at about 19 gallons per hour. We can get down to like 11.8 on the Lena Peak. For our weather at Sugar Land, which we're still 40 minutes out, 125 nautical miles. Weather, which is almost an hour old, so it's about to change over, is showing overcast at 2,000. So looking ahead, looking out, I can start to see that layer way in the distance, and so the question now becomes, will I need to duck under it? And 2,000, it's doable for Houston because Houston is just about at sea level. So we're going to have to make some decisions here. Or my other option is to go ahead and request an IFR. I don't know if I want to do that. Get routed around and all sorts of things. So we've got some changing weather here. And so what we'll do is we'll wait for the weather to switch over here in the next few minutes. Okay, so Sugar Land just reported in 4 minutes ago that they're overcast 2,400. So the ceilings come up a little bit. To me, that's enough that we go ahead and fly under. So looking outside, I'm going to make sure I get under the clouds before we get there. Looking ahead, I really need to start my descent now if I'm going to stay VFR because I'm up here at 11,500 and I need to get down to the 2,000, and I don't want to do that this early, so I'm going to go ahead and call and see if I can get switched over to IFR. Houston Center, Centurion 4620 Yankee.
November 20 Yankee, go ahead.
We're looking at this cloud layer that's coming in, and instead of trying to go under it, can I go ahead and file for IFR to Sugar Land?
November 20 Yankee, affirmative, and what altitude would you like?
Let's go 11,000.
Roger, November 20 Yankee. You're now cleared to the Sugar Land Airport via direct Bluebell for the Bluebell 3 arrival. Maintain 11,000.
Bluebell 3 arrival. Maintain 11,000. 20 Yankee. Thanks for the help.
No problem.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and send down to 11,000. I'm also going to load Bluebell into here. So I'm going to select approach, enter, not approach. I need to select arrival. But let's pay attention to altitude here for a minute first. And don't want to get distracted on putting in the nav and miss my overshoot my altitude. So we're coming down to 11,000 even. And it was very nice of her to easily switch me over to IFR, and I can tell they're not very busy. If they were busier, I might have made a different decision. But we are now switched from VFR to an IFR flight plan. So now I'm going to punch in my arrival. So Bluebell 3, and she's
67 cross Bluebell at and maintain 9,000.
Okay, Bluebell at maintain 9,000.
I'm going to load it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull my knee board out.
20 Yankee, cross Bluebell at and maintain 9,000.
Cross Bluebell at or maintain 9,000, 20 Yankee. I need to be writing down these IFR. So when I go with IFR, I'd like to have my knee board out and be writing down instructions. 9,000 at Bluebell. So let's look at our flight plan and make sure that we're descending down to 9,000, set our heading bug to 9,000, and begin a descent. Pull back a little bit on our manifold.
6227, contact Houston approach 134.3.
I'm also going to look at my navigation.
See you later.
I'm going to add the end of my flight here because it'll show me where Bluebell is and everything. So I'm going to add that. Okay, so now I can see how far out I am from Bluebell. And I imagine that we're only going to be IMC for, I don't know, less than a minute as we go through those clouds, but you never know. But we're instrument now anyway. So looking at the RNAV 35 approach, and I'm going to start briefing myself on
Number
this.
23 Sierra, contact approach 123.8. 23.8.
Houston Centurion 4620 Yankee 7000.
Centurion 4620 Yankee Houston, approach to the maintain 5,000. Expect the RNAV runway 35 approach at Sugarland. She direct Yas.
Okay, down to 5,000, direct to Yas, expect 35 RNAV at Sugarland. Thank you, 20 Yankee.
Houston approach Archer 3.
Okay, we go 5,000 first, so I'm going to set that down. And I'm going to begin my descent. In the meantime, he said direct to Yas, which I'm glad I did load that in, so I'm going to go ahead and go direct, activate. So now we turn, and we're heading direct Yas. So we were right in the middle of the clouds here at 2,000. So
About 145.
I would say that 2400 ceiling has changed a little bit, dropped back down to 2000.
We'll start slowing it down now, thanks.
Okay, we have crossed our initial approach fix. We're heading for KPEC. And we want to be at KPEC at 2000. We're cleared for the RNAV approach, so we're going to be descending along it once we hit KPEC. By that point, we're probably going to be visual. Right now, we're in a pretty thick haze that's mixed with that cloud layer that's a little above us. So probably haze at 2,000 and the ceiling at 2,400 would make sense.